Hello and welcome to week 4 Pick-ems. Oh, I messed up. Well, it doesn't matter. This week I have a special guest here. You'll never guess. Mac and Cheese Boy, will you introduce yourself?
Aw, that's the intro I get. A mac and cheese boy now.
Yeah, you're Mac and Cheese Boy.
Understandable. I don't know
Alright.
how I missed. No, the milk.
I got Lazy Spoon with me, talk about some Pick-ems this week. Sorry if my voice sounds dead. I was just, had a race today for rowing. You shit on some fools. You know how it goes. It was like you watch the Avengers where Hulk beats the shit out of Loki and he just tosses him back and forth. It was like that. I was just the best. I'm just the best. Let's get right into the first match. We got Vest versus Naz where both of us are locking Vest. Um
And someone's being really risky and not locking this.
yeah. Um I guess I'll go first. My reason is I'll put it bluntly. Vesuvius is shitting on fools left and right. I don't really know if Naz is the guy to stop him. No, I'm sorry, Naz, but
You're
I'm just
not. You
saying,
gotta
I
stop
love
him.
Naz's team. Naz has a nice team. I just
Not everything
don't think
shit.
he's playing at Vesuvius's level right now, because Vesuvius is like on another level.
There's only three people that are close to that are at Vesuvius' level.
Yeah, and I'd say four. I'd say four. I'd say
True, I forgot about that.
Arch, Pesky, Jason at Vesuvius's level.
Yeah, and then
Um,
Duck.
yeah.
Don't forget Duck.
So that's why I picked him. Is that you got anything else to add? I mean,
Uh, all I had was he's one of the best in the league. He'll win. He's been winning, and Naz hasn't. Just
hey,
simple
Naz won
math.
one game. Naz won one game, I think.
He won, but it's 3 games.
Yeah, that's true. um, I think it is possible that Naz could win if he gets up like a dope sweep with. I think he has Volcarona and Manaphy, which is pretty
But
nice.
the question is, would Vesuvius let that happen? And
Yeah,
the
that's
answer
true.
is no.
Yeah, also true. That's
As
really
small as
about it.
anything can happen.
I'm I don't know why Radicate didn't lock him. It would have been funny to see all three of us lock him, but let's move on to the next pick. Match of the week, just by far, just for one reason. That's because Duck's playing. Now, if you see in the bottom, this was Spoon. He sends me a doc every week saying who he thinks is gonna win, and his reason for why they win. His first match placed was Capital versus Duck, and he said, "Fuck you, Cap, Duck all the way." And my notes weren't very different. My notes were Duck Luck to Duck Suck. Fuck.
Other
Duck
way around.
Unluck
Versus, or,
to Duck
yeah,
Luck. Pretty much. Just Duck's the best. I mean,
obviously. I don't know why Radicate's going with Capital.
yeah,
Do you
I know.
see
I
how
mean,
shit Capital
Rat,
played last
Rat,
week?
Rat's a hater. He's just a hater.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe in it.
That thing. Duck's the best in the league by far. No
He's
one
gonna
can
win.
touch
Like,
him.
we should just give him the trophy now. I said
Everyone,
this in
he just
my.
took it easy on everyone the first 2 weeks. He went 0-2 just to give everyone else a head
Yeah, no,
start.
no. Give
Look what
everyone
nice
else, like, a
guy.
head start. Exactly. Um, just, I mean, we should just stop the league right now and just give Duck the trophy. I mean, he's already won it.
Yeah.
It's like the gold. He's like the Golden State Warriors. Like,
Yeah. If
there's
there's
no
any team I like in this
competition.
if there's any team I like in this league, it would be Ducks. Even though I will say all of them are shit. Ducks is the closest to being not shit.
Yeah. Um, that's really all we have to say about this match. I mean, we
Duck
both
all
had
the
some
way.
fairly short notes. I mean, he's Duck Luck now. He can't be stopped.
Yeah.
There's no stopping him. He's like a
And
runaway
it
train.
and if somehow Cap bribes Duck to throw,
Oh
then
yeah,
it's
no.
obviously
No, he's
conspiracy.
gonna
And
bribe Showdown to just make sure he gets crit every
yeah.
turn.
Oh yeah.
Well, then Cap gets banned from the league. Simple as that. All right, next match. We got Wolf versus Zombie. Now I'm a little bit excited for this match. A little
Yeah,
bit.
because they're about equal in the standings.
Yeah, which is which I like. I personally, I can't trust Zombie after I thrashed his ass in another league. Just kidding. Um, yeah, like you said, I feel they're pretty equal in the playoff race. I mean, it's still early to talk about.
Yeah,
Very early to
but
talk about playoffs
I
mid-week
pick
3, but like,
I picked Wolves just because they're both 2-1. They're like around the same differential, but Wolves' loss is versus a better opponent in Vesuvius, while Zombie's loss is against a meh opponent. I believe he lost to Naz. Shots at you, Naz. You're a meh opponent.
um, I just thought, like um, they're very close in
Yeah.
rankings, like you said. I just feel like Wolf has more of an advantage. I feel like Wolf's been
He's
playing
shown
just
he can.
a
He's
little
played better
bit
against
better.
better opponents.
Yeah, same with the better opponents. But that's
This
not throwing away
would be my
Zombie.
match.
I feel
This
like that's also saying the team matchup looks pretty good for Wolf. I mean, a lot of Wolf's team can just if he gets stuff weakened on Zombie's team, he can just
just chip that
rip
down.
through it with Weavile and this first one that came to my head. Set up Reuniclus can do early damage to get that damage off, like Calm Mind Reuniclus, and then or Trick Room or something like that, and then just come in with the rest of his wall breakers and just clean up the rest of his team. I feel like for Zombie to win, he has to play very smart and conservative to
Mm-hmm.
pull this one out. Well, Wolf can probably go reasonably hard on offensive pressure.
Yeah, and I would put this at the most as the most competitive match of the week if it wasn't for the next match.
But we
Yeah.
have Pesky versus Jason. Now, this was a 50-50. I'm
Jason
very excited for this match. Now,
Jason's my number one in power rankings. If
Lazy
you haven't watched, he's
Lazy
my pick.
loves Jason. He wants to. He'd go gay for Jason, basically, at this point.
No, only for Duck.
I'm
Let's be
kidding.
real here. Only for
But
Duck.
Jason's like his favorite. He thinks he's playing the best.
Yeah, he's
Me, on
number
the
one
other
in power
hand, I
rankings.
think Jason's
Yeah.
playing well. I just don't think he's played the best people. I think he's playing well versus some lower people on the power rankings. You're
And he's
great.
taking
Jason's
advantage
been
of
doing
it.
Jason's been doing really good with prepping and battling and making the right plays. You know, unlike the PSO where yeah, I don't want to say anything, but I 5-0'd him week one. Um, but
Yeah,
like
well, you're not battling here, are you?
that's
It's
true. I'm
pesky
not
instead
battling
of
here, but
you.
he also had a garbage team. Um, I feel like Pesky's gonna stop him on take him out of the undefeated club. Um,
I don't know. I really want to see both Vesuvius and Jason win this week because then they play week 5,
yeah, that'd be good. I feel like
and
I
then
mean even
and then I
even
can lock
if
one of
Jason
them.
loses this week, that's still gonna be a good match because it's still
Yeah,
two
but I
people,
mean,
top two
if they
people.
both win this week, they both go undefeated versus each other.
Yeah.
Potentially the two last undefeated teams. It depends on the third undefeated coach,
Mhm.
but still having like two 4-0 coaches going at each other. That's quality game.
But like I was saying about matchup or
This match.
matching wise, matches like they've both played. I think they both played two of the. They've both played two of the same coaches, I believe.
I can't recall,
I can't
but
recall right
Pesky
off the
has
top of my
played
head, but
one
I know
better
they
coach
both
than Jason
played.
has.
Both of their wins come from low-ranked coaches,
And
which isn't
Pesky's one loss
great to see. And Pesky's one loss though was from
comes from
Arch, who was
Arch.
undefeated, but and it was really close. It came down to 20% on Scissor, I believe, and it 1-0. I think just Pesky's been playing very well. Um, he's had harder opponents, and he showed up versus Arch, which not a lot of
I
people have
mean, he
done.
had one harder opponent. Come on.
But I'm looking forward to this match. I think this is going to be a good close match. I'm hoping this is going to be a good close match because the last time I said this is going to be a good close match, it ended up being like a 4-0.
And I'm just saying Jason's gonna win.
Yeah, and I'm saying Pesky wins, but I think this is a
I mean, you guys are just haters.
pretty. I think it's going to be a good game. I
Yeah,
personally had
for sure.
at the beginning of the season I had Pesky winning and Jason coming in like third or whatever. Um,
I had
I predicted
Duck
Pesky
winning.
to win, but yeah. Let's go on to the next match, which is actually the other undefeated coach. Um, but
Versus
Arch,
Apache.
yeah, versus Patchy. Patchy had a good start, but it
And
wasn't
then
against that great of a player.
and then it fell apart week 2.
Yep, where I said, "Oh, this is gonna be a great game between I think it was Pesky and Apache." I'm like, "This is gonna be a great game. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be close," and it was not. And
Then you lost
like
that
I just
to
said, I
Jason.
just talked about how close Arch and Pesky's game was. Both great coaches in the league. He's probably my or second or third best ranked coach in the league.
Yeah.
Um, and Apache, I can't understand. I can understand. His last 2 weeks have been tough, going against like two of my favorites in this league, Jason and Pesky. Um, I just feel like he has a problem during versus setup. I mean, he got swept versus Jason, and he Minior did like good early game work to the beginning of his team with
Oh yeah.
Shell Smash acrobatics. Um, Great set,
So
pretty
yes,
common.
almost
It
as
did
good as unknown.
it just did it put a lot of work and it just put Pesky in the driver's seat. Um, and I just feel like the way he plays, he risks some really important mons that could be helpful later in the game. And that's just how I feel. I feel like he plays just too risky. Eradicate locked this, which I can understand completely. Just, Vest first
Hmm.
Nez could have been 3P,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Well, I mean, this is the first time I've locked Super, so I feel a bit bad this week.
Yeah. I think that's. Unless, do you have anything to say, or.
Well, for the top teams like Jason, Arch, and Death, same notes basically. They've been playing better and will continue to do so, and will win.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah. It's. I don't even. A lot of the times, I don't even look at record when I'm doing pick'ems. I look at how they've been playing during games and what their team looks like, their matchup,
Same. Well,
and who
I
they've
look,
played.
I just look at how they've been playing, and then go from there. Only at the beginning of the season, I looked a lot at team matchup. I haven't looked at the teams in about a week, so it's Arch. Uh, so
Yeah,
that
I'm
took me off
sorry.
guard.
Sorry
Holy.
about that. um, but yeah, let's just. We only got three more matches, I think.
Yeah.
And MX versus Wolverine. I can't. I understand. I don't know. Oh shit. That's. Well, I guess it's too late to change it now. Okay, so my notes aren't really gonna make sense because I originally planned to change this to Wolverine, but whatever. I'm already in there. I guess I'm picking MX, but I still either way I randomly pick this one, kinda not randomly, but like I'm still iffy on MX.
I
From
like
what
how MX has been playing. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna talk a bit because I took the lead with this on power rankings. But last week on an MX's battle, his team got whittled down uh, a lot, and while his opponent was able to wish pass, he was able to make the right sacks when needed, and still be able to come back and win the match. So,
hmm
and I like how he's been playing. His one loss was to Wu, who's a solid coach, but and then I forget who he's beat, but he's been playing solid, so that's why
I think he
I think
beat
he's going.
Apache
No, he
maybe.
beat Seb.
Um. Oh yeah, no, I remember. He. I don't know how he was playing. From what you guys have said, he's been playing quite well. Um. Since he took over, and Wolverine's only two wins have come from the 2-0 and 3. Only only win comes from one of the 2-0 and 3 players left. So he's beaten some guy who hasn't won yet, and um, guess you did win decisively versus him, but like, so did Naz. So
Yeah.
and I do realize MX's game was close with Seb. You don't have to tell me. I mean, it was 54 turns. Jeez. Um,
Well, I mean, doesn't help that Seb brings trash ass Meganium.
yeah. I just I'm iffy. I mean, MX's games have been pretty close,
but he
both of
pulled out
them.
the win. I
But
mean,
I
except for
I
the one
think he's
loss.
played like relatively well. I think this will probably be a pretty close game. That's not
This will be a
seen.
deciding factor whether this will be like a deciding factor on Wolverine's season, whether he'll be doing good or not, like
Yeah,
how he'll be able to come back, and this will prove if MX has been playing well enough and
this
will
will
be playing
be
better.
probably good big for wild card
Mm-hmm.
spots.
Well, more so for Wolverine because he's I believe 1-2 right now.
Yeah,
He won his first game and lost two and has lost the last two. While it's
he
been
needs a turnaround game pretty
yeah,
badly.
while it's been the opposite for MX. He lost his first game and then won the next two, and he has filled in with a team that he did draft as well.
So yeah, on to the next game. Luke versus Seb. Now, I talked about this in week 2, where Luke was going up
Like
against, I can't remember who it was, but it was someone where both of you predicted them to win. They were a good coach. They showed up in week 1. But I predicted Luke to win just because of his team. Because I felt like when I saw his team, I felt like if he can learn how to use this team effectively, he will be a very big threat. And
yeah,
I
he
think he's
hasn't.
starting to catch on. Like I think he's getting it. I think he's getting more used to his team. Last week he
Mhm.
played very well. I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
um, I
like
think he played.
I'll be happy if Luke wins this week because as much as I do not like Fed for picking trash ass Meganium, if he brings it, he deserves to lose.
Yeah. I don't know exactly why Radicate chose Luke. Um, but I just love his team. I think his team's one of the better teams in the league. He looked promising. I think he just needs to play a little more cautious and prep a little better. I mean, he did lose last week. It was not having Mac Punch. If he had Mac Punch, he won the game 1-0. But still, it was a 1-0 either way. And I think this could be the week where he starts turning it around. He starts taking games home. And Seb, on the other hand, has a win. It was
But
decisive.
he's also shown us he can play well though, win or lose, and especially these past 2 weeks, he's been showing us he can play well.
At the end of the day, it was like a gut feeling, and I gotta stick with Luke. That I
Yeah,
think if he gets his team down, he's gonna be a big threat in the league.
yeah.
Um,
Only way I see Seb winning is if he doesn't bring trash ass Meganium. I don't care if it's actually useful or viable. It's trash.
yeah. All right, next game, which is actually the last game, but Nathan versus Sethi. Now all of us are picking Nathan. Sorry, Sethi. Um,
Too
do you want to go
bad.
first?
Um, well, Nathan has won. That he
Yeah,
hasn't.
pretty much.
Nathan's been playing well. That he hasn't. And all hail our Lord and Savior unknown. That's about it. Do you want to anything about this game?
Yeah. Just like what I said before about Apache. He had 2 hard weeks. He had 2 very hard weeks, which is understanding. But no offense, you got dumpstered. You got shit on. A
Yeah, he
five,
played like
two
trash.
5-0s and a 4-0. It's just not gonna cut it.
We're
Um,
trying to play golf out here, not basketball.
yeah, exactly. Um, and Nathan went from I think a 5-0 loss to a 5-2 that should have been should have been a 5-0 or 4-0, but Cap's a big old pussy. And I feel like yeah, you lost to Duck, but you bounced back even after the hacks. Like
But I mean, it's Duck.
it's
Come on.
Duck, yeah, he's the best. Like Duck luck.
Only way he
Um,
could get better if he puts our Lord and Savior unknown on his. Like, come on.
and on a more serious note, this goes to like all the league in general. If you get hacked, just shrug it off. Don't get tilted because of hacks. It happens. It's the game we
Yeah.
play. Just like
Unless you miss a
don't.
hurricane, that will lose you the game because you need
Yeah,
to hit that one hurricane. But no, the fucking Infernape hits.
but still play like you can win it, cause
Oh yeah,
you never
true.
know. People choke.
Differential
People choke.
and differential at the very
Yeah,
least.
that too. Don't just give up the game if you get crit or if you miss something like that you should have
Yeah.
hit. And people choke all the time. Just something I had to say. But
Peop
anyways, thank you for watching this awful vid. Lazy was
Oh, it
probably
was,
what make it good, what made it
nah,
tolerable.
nah.
Yeah, good luck and don't get offended, you cunts.